Welcome to Oh Hey Guys, I'm your host Drew Harrison. Thank you for starting your week off with us. We got a great show for you. Of course, we got all the sports you need. Great recap of the NFL games this weekend, and man, we had some good ones. We got another gluten-free Cats unboxing, the November edition, so we got some fun fall flavors, especially some Thanksgiving items in there for you with my lovely better half, Laura. Comedian Discovery sponsors another This Week in Comedy. Got some great comedians with some fun specials on the way. And then why not top it off with a fun little top five? Huh? So without further ado, let's get into it. 3 paintings from Bob Ross's estate that the man painted himself went on auction, and they sold Tuesday for more than $600,000, raising money for PBS since the government cut the funding. The 3 are the first of 30 that they're actually going to auction off. So 3 of them fetching $600,000. That's fantastic news and a great forecast to hopefully what the rest of these paintings will fetch for him. A Canadian man, I don't even want to call him a criminal because he's just nicer than most criminals, stole a bus, but instead of doing some, Grand Theft Auto type stuff, he just went on the bus's route. The police said they found him picking up passengers and dropping them off on the normal routine. I bet you if he got some people to work on time, he's got some great character witnesses there for his case. Like, I get it, man. He might have stole the bus, but that's the quickest I've ever gotten to 3rd Street. He even had a past due passenger, pay their fee, get them up to their bill. The 6'7" phenomenon continues. We're seeing high schools and college basketball games everywhere that when the score gets to 67, all the kids do the 6'7" hand gesture. I think it's hilarious. Why not see how it goes? We had YOLO for quite some time, and Bet is still around, and Vibes is still holding on, So as long as moms everywhere stop saying thebomb.com, I think we're in good shape. Lyle and Eleanor Gittins, aged 108 and 107 respectively, are now the world's longest married couple. They celebrated an incredible 83 years together, holding hands in the hospital bed while they both recovered from some minor health issues. You just love to see it. That's true. 83 years together. That's crazy. How quick into the 83 years did she hear all of his stories already? I bet the key to the marriage is one of them went deaf about 30 years ago. I'm kidding. You love to see it. The power of love. Hope to go out like this with my wife. Just 100 and something holding hands, just smiling and cheesing away. But like I said, we got a great show for you, so let's go ahead and get into it. Sports time. MLS announces that it is going to join the global soccer schedule going from August, September to Mayish. Getting on track with all of the European leagues and all of the, rest of the world. What, are we going to adopt the metric system next? Oh, now if only we could get MLS to agree to promotion and relegation and really get us on board with the American product. Huh? Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani are your AL and NL MVPs. With Skeens and Scooble, sounds like the great private eye agency, taking home the Cy Youngs. It's crazy. Scooble might even get traded. It seems like him and the Tigers are still pretty off with money. In NBA news, the Pelicans fire head coach Willie Green after a 2-10 start. Yeah, that'll get you fired. Zion's healthy too, so you can't blame it on your stars being hurt. So what's going on there down in New Orleans? I heard rumors they don't even want to be in New Orleans anymore. So that's crazy. I'm just glad you gave the Hornets back to Charlotte. That's all. Curry and Under Armour are parting ways, so I am hyped. I hope we get to see Curry in the old check mark. Also, adding fuel to the fire, that Under Armour is cooked and doesn't have a grip on the sports world anymore at all. Had one of those beautiful bench clearing brawls in hockey. You usually see the 2 square off fight, but this was all benches. Everyone, all hands on deck. Little, etiquette not followed. The horn sounded. It was an empty net. He shot it anyway, kind of show him up a little bit. The goalie for the Rangers did not care for it. So Quick for the Rangers and Appleton for the Detroit Red Wings got into it. Next thing you know, everybody involved. We need more fights in hockey, all right? Says the guy that got a lot of concussions from playing hockey. So, college football. Weird exchange between that Trooper and that South Carolina player. That was weird. South Carolina put it on him for a little bit, but Texas, 27-point comeback. Staying locked in that top 3 position as we get closer and closer to the playoffs. Speaking of which, Oklahoma puts a damper on Alabama's playoff hopes, taking the Crimson Tide down this weekend. Georgia pretty much ends Texas playoffs hopes. And one of the last great ACC hopes, Georgia Tech, almost lost to 1-win Boston College. They didn't, so they're still alive. Miami, Georgia Tech going down for that ACC championship in a prominent place. Probably not many ACC teams going to be in that 12-team playoff, so might be super beneficial to win the conference. What an NFL Sunday. We had some great games down to the wire. Before the week even started, we had Gronkowski, Rob, Grunk, signed with one-day contract with the Patriots to retire in New England. It's his rightful spot. It's good to see he did that. Speaking of which, the Pats kicked the Jets when they're down on Thursday night. Drake May still looking marvelous in all his UNC glory, so pulling for the guy. It sucks he's on the Patriots, but hey, you get what you get. Bunch of key players going on IR. Laporta for the Lions. It definitely showed last night with Philly winning another boring game against the Lions. Dobbs for Denver goes on the IR, but that doesn't seem to hurt them too much. Denver taking down Kansas City, further hurting Kansas City's division title hopes. And Travis Hunter out for the year, having surgery on an LCL strain. But that didn't matter too much because they take down the Chargers. Chargers looking rough without that offensive line help that they desperately needed. Those injuries to some key guys really, really coming through. Bills, mainly Josh Allen, taking care of the Bucks. 6 touchdowns for Josh Allen, 3 through the air, 3 on the ground. And Jameis Winston almost lifted the Giants. Green Bay comes back to win, but they lose Jacobs to a knee injury. Hopefully not too serious. Love went out for the game for a little bit too, but he came back. Poor Titans, heartbroken again, went down to the wire with Mills and the Texans. Thought Cam Ward was going to get him another one, but it just wasn't in the cards. And my lovely Panthers hang on in overtime against the Falcons. That would have been rough. Beating them 30-0 earlier in the season to let them beat us the second time around. So we held on and beat Kirk Cousins and the Falcons with Penix going down. London also going down to an injury. It was Shador time in Cleveland, but it didn't pan out. I think he threw for like 20 yards, let the Ravens come back and beat them. And after a weird Chase Ramsey scuffle and Aaron Rodgers going down to a possibly broken wrist, the Steelers hang on against the Bengals. Flacco came up a little short with Burrow's return imminent. Brock Purdy back in San Francisco, and man, that offense picked up where they left off. Kittle catching passes, Jennings scoring touchdowns, CMC running through everybody. San Francisco might be coming back at the right time. It sucks Jacoby Brissett had a NFL record 47 completions in the loss. And while Purdy had the 49ers offense humming, his division foes were squaring off with Sam Darnold just falling apart, throwing 4 picks to the Rams, losing to Matt Stafford and company. They tried to make it interesting there at the end, just ran out of time. And then, like I said earlier, the Chiefs losing to Denver. But Travis Kelce breaking the Chiefs' franchise touchdown record. So shout out to Mr. Kelce. That's it for sports. NFL heating up, NCAA football headed towards the playoffs, and like I've been preaching, hockey getting so good. So make sure you go check it out. Up next, we got This Week in Comedy. This is This Week in Comedy, sponsored by Comedian Discovery. Go check him out on Instagram and now YouTube. He's got some great comics he told me to check out, to then tell you to check out. So let's check it out. On November 6th, Jessica Levin dropped Party Body. My goodness, she gets started before you even know it hits you. You know that Adam Sandler movie where he's like kicking the dude in the face, you don't even know what's going on? It's like that, but like jokes. Proven once again, fat don't crack, so check your light privilege at the door, put on your party body, and check out this hilarious Irish wake of a comedy special. On the 7th on Hulu, Jay Jordan dropped Yes Ma'am. It's just a funny gay tornado of truths and jokes and chaos. It's one of those that he just gets into it and keeps going. You don't know what's real, what's not, what's exaggerated, what's just so good. It's just too funny. You only pick your jaw up off the floor to laugh. is what I'm saying. The joke about watching shows with his husband that he didn't get cast for is next level joke writing. So definitely go check it out on Hulu. And then on the 9th, a dynamic duo of just two powerhouses dropped their specials on YouTube. First up, Zoltan Kazas, just too funny. He hits you right away with this great joke about electoral votes and marriage that just sets the tone for the whole special. So just go ahead and let the sun sizzle those worries away. And Zoltan, you might be becoming something you hate, but we still find you very funny. Also on the 9th, Bo Johnson dropped his new special, Two Sailboats. You got to watch it. It gets to the context of it pretty quick. Great intro by his mom, and then this video montage. Just beautiful way to kick into the special. Fantastic Don't Tell set. I mean, I guess that's the new late night, really, when you think about it. And just the chillest dude to come out of a German person and someone from Boston. So, like, I guess two negatives made just a chill person. That was great. Bo Johnson, Two Sailboats on YouTube. Then on the 19th, Mike Kaplan dropped Rennie. I got to watch this dude in 2017 just destroy Cola Comedy Con. Was it 16, 17, somewhere in there? But he did this amazing Inception style joke where he laid out like 6, 7 jokes and then closed them all wrapped into one beautiful hour. So I can't wait to go check it out. It looks like it's in a beautiful theater. He really should be like an engineer somewhere, but he's delighting us with his jokes instead. And then the next day, we get the 1-2 punch on the 20th. Anthony DeVito drops his new special on YouTube, Straight Hoopin'. His promos have been absolutely fantastic. He's trying to connect with the youths in the streets and try to figure out what'll get them to watch his special. I got to interview Anthony on an old podcast of mine, and just a super fun dude, super down to earth. She's been in the game for quite a while now, and I'm happy to see that other people are checking him out and watching his stuff because he's very much so worth it. So that is This Week in Comedy, sponsored by Comedian Discovery. Make sure to go check him out at Comedian Discovery on Instagram. Check out a show in and around Nashville at Comedian Discovery Live. And then also remember to check out him on YouTube, collaborating with all of the up-and-coming comedians to share their special and get new eyes on it. Welcome back to another What You Eatin'?
It's a gluten-free unboxing. Woo, woo,
It's our November edition, huh?
It's our November edition. I'm very excited for the holiday treats. This will help us craft our Thanksgiving menu.
We get to put together. So we have but few traditions as a married couple. But one of my favorite tradition of ours is our little Thanksgiving. It's just us.
Yeah.
And we make a little menu. Mm-hmm. And we cook all day, and we watch football, and we have a good time.
Yeah. We just get a little turkey breast.
Little turkey
breast.
I think I'm one of the few people in the world that actually likes turkey.
Yeah, if they made spiral ham small enough, I'd get a spiral ham.
I love turkey, and I love seeing everyone hate turkey.
Yeah. So this is our 4th box.
Yeah.
And I did keep our promise. We did go through most of all the other stuff we have received. So we basically have a clear fridge and freezer for this box.
Those chocolate donut holes were so good.
So good. Oh my gosh. There's so much good stuff. Like I
haven't had anything that I didn't like. Like there's been stuff where I'm like, that's okay. But there hasn't been one where I'm like, I never want that again.
Yeah. My only downside has been it's a little dry of some things where I'm like, I don't think I heated it up right. And I'm not faulting them. I'm like, I don't think I heated it up.
But also it comes with the territory.
But it does come with the glue. Oh my goodness gracious. The first thing I see already, your girl is so happy. A blueberry pie.
They put a whole blueberry pie in there for you?
Put a whole blueberry pie in there for me.
It's a little personal size blueberry pie, but that's good.
That's all I need. You don't like fruit pies anyways.
I don't like fruit and pies.
It's like they know. Ooh, apple crisp toaster pastries. We have really enjoyed the toaster pastries.
Put a little butter on it.
They've been really, really good. Ooh, stuffing mix.
Boom. Well, there we go. Knocking that out on our list.
We got the croutons in the last box, and they are so good. They're the best gluten-free croutons
I don't even like croutons on salads like that, and I love these croutons.
And so very excited. Okay, I don't know why in my gut as this was being delivered, I was like, I really just want some Texas toast, and oh my God, there's Texas toast in here. I had no idea this was going to be in here. I'm really hungry right now.
Texas toast.
And my body was like, I really hope there's some Texas toast. And I was like, why would there be Texas toast, Laura? And
I'm glad you're hungry because we're about to heat up some of that Texas
toast. There's Texas toast. So excited. Okay.
And then just to make Texas toast better, they put garlic on it for us.
Apple
Ooh,
fritters.
the fritters.
Yum. Can you
I
put that
love
over
those,
there?
yes. Oh, got a little glaze on them too. Let's go.
Ooh, some blueberry zucchini muffins.
Interesting.
I love zucchini in anything because you can't really taste it.
Yeah, that's the best
When you
part.
have-
You're eating veggies and you don't really know it.
Ooh, English muffins. So we have the everything that I don't think we've dipped into yet. So I'm excited to go to the regular English muffins.
Yes.
Sometimes I'm not
Egg-free
in the
too?
mood
Okay.
for.
I need a breakfast sandwich, so that might be.
Yeah, I know that sounds really good. And then
Also on this, I'm thinking maybe the zucchini might add some moisture to it.
right
So
because they're so wet. Okay, and then we have our 2 limited edition ones. So we've got sugar cookie mini donuts.
they haven't missed with these mini donuts
They have
yet.
not missed. They are all amazing. And our last one, gingerbread donuts.
Bruv. Trying to make me a donut king out here. That's the best part though, is only like the sugar's still crazy, like most baked goods are, but the rest of the nutritional facts aren't that bad. You know what I mean? Like they come in like single issued pastry.
Yeah, the
Pop-Tarts,
pastries are.
goodness gracious, couldn't think of that.
These are all individually wrapped, so you only get one, but that's perfect.
Like we only eat like 2 donuts like in a seating, and each donut's only 190 calories.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's awesome.
They're really, really good.
I'm excited about that stuffing. That's going to go big on our November. The English muffins going to have that this weekend. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
I mean, we might be opening these donuts right now.
Sugar
These mini
cookies,
donuts
yes.
right now. Oh my goodness. Oh, and some garlic toast. I love garlic toast with spaghetti. Like
Any type of pasta, you got to have a little garlic toast with it. You know
making
what I
a
mean?
little like garlic toast sandwich with your like spaghetti or lasagna or like whatever you're eating is just the best.
My
So
favorite as a kid is
excited.
I would eat spaghetti and save a little bit of the meat sauce and then just go to town with that garlic bread.
yeah. So Kat's another amazing box. Loving it. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 items again, like we always say. So if you are celiac and you want some snacks in your fridge, I highly, highly recommend go getting the Kat's gluten-free box. They are not a sponsor. I pay for all of this out of my own pocket because I love eating food
Worth it.
and it's worth it.
Also, Cats, if you see this and want to sponsor us,
I mean, yeah, we'll definitely take it, but just so you guys know, like, this isn't a paid ad. Like, it's an ad.
we just truly enjoy this. We enjoy this stuff, and I don't have to be gluten free. You know, like I choose to be in the house because I want to be supportive.
I mean, it's benefited you as well.
It has. I've lost a ridiculous amount of weight just cutting gluten. Like I've done no exercise whatsoever. It's all been cutting gluten out of my diet. But this makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Because this is all the stuff that I miss trying to go gluten free with
Yeah.
you. So the Texas toast, can't wait for that.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited about a gluten-free zucchini bread more than I am regular zucchini bread.
I mean, I'm really excited already getting our Thanksgiving list started. That stuffing looks delish. Oh, I'm so excited. So,
There we go. That's another
next month.
What You Eating with our gluten-free Cats box.
deuces.
Top 5 time, and since Drama Queens podcast, the rewatch podcast of One Tree Hill with all the stars, has officially ended, I thought we'd do top 5 One Tree Hill episodes. Now, I ain't even scared to admit, man, I love me some One Tree Hill. I'm a Wilmington, North Carolina native. It was shot there. Come on. This teen drama debuted September 23rd, 2003 on the WB. 2 half-brothers that love basketball, that live in the same town, the fictional North Carolina town. I got to meet Chad Michael Murray when I was a vet tech. He brought his little husky in to travel to LA, and he says rad a lot. Just thought you should know that. He was shot in my old hometown of Wilmington, North Carolina. I think Karen's house is still there. They turned old Karen's Cafe into like a outdoor store or something like that. The comedy club used to be right across the street. The only thing better than the teeny bopper storylines was the strive for basketball excellence woven throughout 9 seasons. They got 9 seasons. And I watched every one of them. Armed with a banger of a theme song by Gavin DeGraw and an all-star cast that used this beach town show to propel fantastic careers. I just love this show. I've watched it through and through too many times. So without further ado, let's get into the countdown. Honorable mention, 4 years, 6 months, 2 days. The season 5 premiere did the big time jump where they went from high school to what they're doing in their adult lives after college. And it got them closer to their real ages. You know, they're not having to be 20-something playing high school kids. Haley and Nathan are parents. Nathan's still trying to pursue his NBA dream. Well, it's been pursued for him, I guess you could say. He's in a pretty bad place. But we get to meet Jamie for the first time. Turns into a great cast member of the later seasons. And then it's right back to the same Lucas and Peyton drama that we all loved. Just, you know, they're a little bit older. I appreciate them skipping college instead of doing some weird One Tree Hill, the college years. Number 5, Lifetime Piling Up. Season 2, episode 20. It's when Nathan's Uncle Cooper comes into town. They go a-racing, try to get his mind off of Haley, and he ends up wrecking. You know, he even admits later on he don't know if he did it on purpose or not. He just was thinking about things and boom, in a coma. While he's in the coma, though, we get alternate reality where Nathan is Lucas and Lucas is Nathan. So, like, Dan picked Lucas's mom instead of Nathan. It's got a pompous Lucas and a humble Nathan who kind of, after you watch the show, wishes how it would have been in the first place. But, you know, you really, truly like Nathan's character development. You may not like him later on in the season if you don't see where he came from. This time you get Nathan winning the showdown at the River Court and Peyton dumping Lucas. It's a whole bizarro world thing, but it's number 5 on the countdown because I love the coulda, shoulda, woulda. At number 4, it's You Call It Madness, but I Call It Love. Season 4, episode 16. It's prom night. Nathan's doing his best to make Haley forget she's pregnant and got a bum leg. Is this really the transformation, Nathan, we all wanted in the first couple of seasons, and we're getting it. They're trying to be normal kids again when they've had nothing but an adult life so far. This is when Brooke and Peyton are fighting, so Peyton's not going to go to prom at all, but then she decides to go, but Derek, or fake Derek, that we come to find out later, has other plans. He kidnaps her. Brooke comes to save the day. He, you know, kidnaps her too. But together they fight him off, and the cops are called, and they end up going to prom, all bloodied up and beat up. You know, got some real street cred from the rest of the kids, I guess. Also, the fun storyline throughout that whole season is Lucas finds out who was in the hall and saw his Uncle Keith get shot. So Lucas finds out who that is on this episode. Nice little layer there. Number 3 is Every Night is Another Story. Season 1, episode 6. We're early. We're super early. Lucas and Nathan aren't even getting along. They hate each other. In fact, most of this episode revolves around Whitey kicking them off the bus because they're arguing so much. They get kicked off the bus in Pinkerton, their rival, and some local idiots pick them up and cause them to do some crime. Just cause them to go criming. In the meantime, Peyton and Haley are stuck with a drugged up Brooke. She swindled a little college kid or something into giving her a pain pill, and it knocked her out. So now she's someone else's problem. This is also the first time Brooke called Haley Tutor Girl, and we all know how long that stuck. Oh yeah, and Haley's a cheerleader, if you didn't pick up on that. You know, Tutor Girl cheerleader. Number 2, with tired eyes, tired minds, tired souls, we slept. Season 3, episode 16. This, unfortunately, is the school shooter episode. But instead of focusing on the shooters and the terribleness that comes with what has grown in our society to be a pretty common occurrence, they really focused on the kids uniting and coming together and really just, you know, getting through this. Choosing to show the courage of the kids was just fantastic by the writers on this, and the actors delivered a very somber episode and really reflected what, you know, we were going through. Tragically lost some key characters that day, Uncle Keith and Jimmy, who was in the first couple of episodes. You know, he was at the River Court, so they did a good job of intertwining that. And poor Uncle Keith, poor Jimmy, but it did progress Dan's villain story, you know, so there's that. Number 1 on our countdown, I'm realizing how sad this show was, because number 1 is Get Cape, Wear Cape, Fly. Season 6, episode 3. It's Quentin's funeral, unfortunately. I know I went from a school shooting to a funeral, and I apologize wholeheartedly. I don't know if a single TV episode has ever made me cry as much as this one did. You just started to love Quentin. He was that character that was tough to digest at first. Then he builds a great bond with Jamie. And, you really see a young Nathan in him, like not really listening to anybody, but's got talent through the roof. So, of course, Nathan's drawn to him and tries to teach him to be a better person, which they were succeeding at. Lucas got suspended for him. Lucas going through his own thing. So, all right, that wasn't on him. That was all Lucas. And it was just a terrible time in his character development for Quentin to get taken out, ironically, by the person that attacked Brooke, who Brooke is also going through some things. So that scene where Brooke is standing there with Jamie with the cape over the casket, I'm about to start tearing up talking about it. All right. And this is also when Nathan finds out about Nanny Deb and Skills. Nice little comic relief to a very serious episode. That's what I loved about One Tree Hill, is there's always some ridiculousness going on that when you felt too deep, you could be like, yeah, that's right, he's having sex with Nathan's mom. So that is my top 5 One Tree Hill episodes. There are so many. It's 9 seasons. So please, I'm sure we all got a different top 5. Let me know in the comments what some of your favorite episodes were. Let's talk it out. Let's have a good old-fashioned discussion here, okay? As if we're capable of having a discussion these days. That's it for our show this week, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate you starting your week with us. We'll be back same bat time, same bat channel. Remember, we're all weird. It's way more fun when we're weird together. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.